This video explains how to rotate annotated text in a ggplot2 plot using the R programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the R code. In this video I will show you an example, and for this example we first need to create a data frame, as you can see in lines 2 to 3 of the code. So if you run these lines of code, you can see at the top right of RStudio that a new data set called data is appearing. And if you click on this data frame, a new window is opened, which is showing the structure of our data frame. And as you can see, our data contains 5 rows and 2 columns, and both of these columns contain numeric values. Now, if we want to draw these data using the ggplot2 package, we also need to install and load the ggplot2 package, as you can see in lines 5 and 6 of the code. I have installed the package already, so for that reason I'm just going to load it with line 6 of the code. And after running this line of code, we can use the functions of the ggplot2 package, such as ggplot and gonPoint. So if you run lines 8 and 9 of the code, a new plot object called ggp is appearing at the top right. And we can draw this plot to the bottom right of RStudio running line 10 of the code. And then you can see that we have created a scatter plot showing our 5 data points in the plot. At this point, we have not added any text labels yet. However, we can do that, as you can see in the next step in lines 12 to 15 of the code. So in line 12, I'm specifying the plot object ggp that I have created before. And then I'm adding to this the annotate function. And within the annotate function, I'm specifying that I want to add a text label. I'm also specifying the x and y axis location of this text label. And I'm specifying the text that I want to show. So if you run lines 12 to 15 of the code, you can see at the bottom right that our plot is updated, because this time a text label is shown. However, you can see that this time the text label is horizontally aligned. So let's assume that we want to rotate this text label to align it vertically. Then we can use the code that you can see in lines 17 to 21. And lines 17 to 20 are basically the same as lines 12 to 15. However, this time I'm also specifying the angle argument to be equal to 90 degrees. So if you run lines 17 to 21 of the code, you can see that our plot is updated once again, and this time our text label has been rotated. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.